Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that my channel is aimed at helping people that might have a small business, and generally helping people to get on better in their life and obviously create better lifestyles. This video is going to be of help to you if you've got a business and you're looking to obviously protect it. Yeah, now obviously it might be that you're new to business and you're just looking at ways to obviously find out obviously the best ways to actually protect your business. Now, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to talk about the legal aspects, if you like, of starting a business. Suffice to say, obviously, though, that you need to have you need to register your business and obviously make sure something that's very important is obviously to have your public liability insurance set up for your business. This video is going to be more about money, because obviously what can make and break what can make and break any business, large or small, will be the finances. More money going out and less money coming in, is obviously a recipe for failure. Now, some of the things I talk about in this video you might say, well, it's obvious, mate, what you're talking about, and it might be to some people. But the trouble is that sometimes something is so obvious that people don't pay attention. They don't give it the necessary weight, if you like, that they should be applying to obviously their mindset in obviously getting that money. Now, it's no good getting a job. You might have a guy, he goes and does a job and he gets a job and the job's like 25, it could be a building job, 25, 30,000 pound. The first thing you need to consider is that it's no good getting that job if there's no money in it, right? And I see people doing this. I know a lot of people who I get work for, they're doing jobs, like home improvement jobs, and they're not getting the right money for the job. Right? Well, this is madness. You cannot, you can't be taking jobs on unless there's the right money in the job. Yeah, and obviously not getting the right money for the job is going to lead to problems. So the first thing you need to consider when you're doing work for anybody is, is it worth? Is there money in that job? Is there money in that job? If you're taking a job on and there's not a lot of money in the job, and you're having to pay people within your organisation out of that fund, if you like, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, well, there's not a lot of money in that job. You've got to really be critical and say to yourself, are you leaving yourself open to, losing money? Because you've not only got to consider, are you getting the right money for the job? Is there profit in the job? Yeah. You've also, which I think, especially in this day and age, companies are going under left, right, and centre. You've got to consider, are you going to get paid for the job, right? So it's no good getting a job that's £30,000 and you get half your money, and the guy knocks you for the other half. You've really got to have a tight hold on them reins, them financial reins. Yeah, you cannot let these people take your money. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is obviously doing money, but it's making sure that the job that you're doing, you are being paid in accordance with what you've agreed. Yeah, if you've took on a job and it's £20,000 and the guy said that he's going to pay you, when it gets to this level, he's going to pay you so much, and then when it gets to another level, he's going to pay you so much. Right? This has got to be set in stone. Right? This has got to be set in stone. Otherwise, you could, like a lot of people I know, could come a major cropper. Yeah, you could lose a lot of money. Happened to one of my mates recently. He'd done an extension for someone, and it got to the end of the job. The bloke kept putting him off. Wasn't, oh, your money's, I'm going to get it. I've got to get the money from somewhere else, and all that old, what I call chestnut. And then when it came to the end of the job and the job was done, the bloke knocked him, and there's nothing he can do about it. Obviously, I don't know whether he got it in the end, but he had loads of hassle, loads of hassle. People out there will take you for a ride if you let them. And I said to him, what you should have done, I don't know whether he did it and the geezer didn't pay him when he was supposed to, but I said to him, when that bloke, when you reached the stage in that job and the guy was due to give him a payment, he should have said to him, until I receive that money, I cannot get the guys back on site. And if he has to put a few of his guys on hold and say to them, well, look, I'm sorry guys, but I can't be, you'd have to do something else, go somewhere else today, do, whatever, that they might get the hump with that, but you've got to say to them, I cannot risk this exposure. Yeah, if you're taking on work and you're paying people out and and you're waiting on this money to come your way, and then all of a sudden that guy goes under or he leaves the country, right? I heard a story years ago. A bloke, he owed builders thousands, and the bloke sold the house and he just went off, and he owed all these people money. You know what I mean? Honestly, I know a lot of stories. I know a bloke, he nearly lost his house. He was fitting all these fire extinguishers in buildings up London. Great, nice contracts. He got knocked for 40 grand, £40,000. And I said to my missus, he's left himself wide open. Yeah, that would never happen to me because I would never, ever allow myself to be in that situation. Yeah. I was talking to a guy, I do a bit of sign writing. I've got my own sign writing machine. And I remember chatting to a guy a while ago. And I was chatting to this bloke and he said to me, he was another sign writer. He said, I'm owed 30 grand. And I felt like screaming at him and saying to him, you're owed 30 grand. I wouldn't be working today if I was owed 30 grand. I'd be at home chasing that money down. I'd be sending out letters. I'd be chasing that money. You cannot afford, this video, it's all aimed at you improving your business and getting your money. You need to start itemising jobs, contracts, getting the jobs cast in stone, what you're going to do for what money and when you're going to get payment upon each stage that you've completed. And if you don't get that money on that date when he said he's going to give you the money, you don't go up. You ain't got to be rude. You've just got to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. The reason I pulled the guys off is because obviously I've not received payment and I cannot, and be straight with the bloke, so I cannot risk exposing my business to this degree. He'll respect you. If you carry on, oh yeah, I'll pay him next week. The bloke don't respect you. If a bloke treats you like this, I'm sorry, that guy is not respectful and you cannot trust him. Yeah, it's money, yeah. People with money, they are ruthless. Yeah, and this is what you need to do. You need to protect yourself. That's what this video is all about. It's all about instilling in your mind, in your mindset. Don't matter if you're owed £300. Sit down that day, send the invoice, get on the phone. Where is that money? Right? It's your money. You've earned it. Get the money. You don't go to a Chinese restaurant and sit in a Chinese restaurant, have a meal, and at the end of the meal say to them, yeah, if you send me an invoice, I'll pay for that meal. Yeah, send them the invoice. If you've got a laptop, right, send them the invoice. Get the money. My brother-in-law once, he told me, that's why I mentioned the meal. He'd done a job for a woman, and it was something to do with it was a restaurant or something. He finished the job, and the woman owed him about £800. He was a carpenter, my brother-in-law, and he said to the woman, like, it's £800, £800, like, or whatever. And she turned around and said to him, can you please send me an invoice? Because she's entitled to obviously do that. And he thought, like, she knows how much the jobs cost. Why couldn't she just pay him? So he went, okay. He said, I'll send you an invoice. And he went back to his car and he got on his laptop and he sent her an invoice. And then he went back in the shop and he went, oh, can you pay me now? She said, you got to send me an invoice. He said, I have. And she paid him. Right? These people, they will do all they can to withhold your money. And every second that they are withholding your money, it's costing you money. And every second that they are holding you money, you're running the risk of something happening to that person. Yeah, not being horrible, but imagine you do a job for an old boy, you don't get your money, you go back around the following day and he's died. Yeah, you ain't got your money. How are you going to get it? What, you're going to start going to probate and start? You see what I'm saying? You must have one eye on your business, on how your business is moving forward, but you need to have both eyes on your money, because if you don't, you'll come a cropper, right? And I'm telling you, it is horrible. I've been knocked a couple of times, but little. I've been knocked for little money, 80s, 150 quids and things like that. I've never been knocked for what I call, my mate, he's been knocked for, in my eyes, 15, 20,000 pounds. That's life changing money. You know what I mean? You can do a lot with that, but you need to have your eye on your money. Yeah, I know I go on a little bit, but you need to, this video. If you take notice of what I've been talking about in this video, yeah, I guarantee you're going to do better, because the biggest muck up, the biggest letdown, the biggest reason why businesses fail is cash flow. If you ain't keeping an eye on your money coming in and your money going out, you're running a risk of going in the wrong direction. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate it. Like I say, I do all I can to try and help people like myself, what I call like middle of the road. You're trying to make your fortune, and obviously, you need to have your guard up all the time. Yeah. Please, if you can, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And if you did get right to the end, yeah, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch my old video. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you on another one of my videos. Thank you.